Okay, so, hang on. I'm gonna wait till you connect, and I will pop out so you can ask me questions in chat. Let me know when you can see me and stuff like that. Okay, so we're waiting. Okay, we're good. So the first thing you want to do is, before you even touch anything with the scenes, you want to go into your settings, and you want to go to General, Setting Profile. If you're the only one streaming on your computer, then just leave it like that. Video encoding, depending on what you want to pump out. I'm right now pumping out at 900p. Whatever you're pumping out will be a combination of what your resolution is, as well as what your bit rate is, so what your up speed is. So, for me, you know, go to speed test. And speed test is the best place where you can go to this. It'll do a speed test. Mine is obviously going to be slower since I am streaming even as we speak. But yours obviously will differ. So I'm going to let it do the download speed. My download speed is actually, it's okay. I mean, it's nothing to scream about. Usually we have a 20 up, no, 20 down and 5 up package. So download speed is around that. Obviously, since I'm both, you know, streaming and watching the stream as well. That is your upload speed. So you can times that by 10 or whatever you want. For me, I figure it this way. If you have 1 megabit up, then you can probably do a bitrate of like 500. Just pretty much assume, multiply it by whatever number you see here by 10, and then take half of that and use that. So since I have a 5 up bandwidth package, that's I don't know, it doesn't really make sense. I just use 15 because it's good and it's clear, and yeah. Quality balance 10. Audio encoding, I use AAC because it's convenient. 96 for the bitrate because it doesn't really have to be anything that great. Format will just stay as that. No. Broadcast settings. Now, you can do 2 things. You can do file output only, or you can do live stream. Obviously, we want live stream. Streaming service is going to be to Twitch/JustinTV server. It's going to be whatever you want closest to you. Path key you will find on your Twitch if you go to I forgot how you go. Wait, no, you go to dashboard, streaming apps, and then you broadcast while you play. These applications on this page, show key. So you go show key, you put the key into here, auto reconnect, timeout 10, dashboard link. I don't know what this does yet. Start stream, stop stream if you want to have bindings there. Video adapter will be your video card. If you have multiple ones, pick whichever one is your main. Okay, you find the key. You go to your Twitch or your Justin TV account. Go to where it says dashboard. Drop down menu, dashboard. And then you hit streaming apps. It'll be right above your toggle video preview. Your little preview window button. Let's say broadcast while you play. Up here, you want to hit that button. I am obviously not going to hit that button because anyone on my stream would be able to see the key and then anyone would be able to broadcast to my channel, which is really dumb. So you do that. Now then, as a note for broadcast settings, generally you want to use the one that's closest to you. If for whatever reason you get better ping, and you can test the ping by downloading XSplit and using their tester, which I can show if you like. If you get a better ping doing that, then yeah, then just pick whichever one gives you best results. Resolution downscale. Can do resolution downscale is you have your base resolution and then you can downscale it to 720. It'll just be whatever you output out as. I should honestly switch mine to 720. I haven't done that yet because I'm lazy and I keep forgetting. Filter, bilinear, FPS, put it at 29. And the reason why I say 29 is because the Twitch video and also YouTube, if you decide to export your videos from Twitch to YouTube, which you can do, only plays at 30 FPS anyway. So you put your FPS at 29. Some people say that it makes a difference, but for the majority it really doesn't, because what FPS they will view it at will be determined by their monitor. So 29 is safe. You still get a very high quality definition video, as you can see here. Everything's crystal clear. You can see exactly what I'm doing. There's no fuzziness if I were to use XSplit. So you do that. Disable arrow at startup, a necessity if you are using Windows 7 or Vista, I believe. If you're Windows 8, I can't help you there. Audio, you want your audio device to be whatever microphone headset you use. I use the headphones. Because I use the headphones, it's all through there. Microphone auxiliary, default. Push to talk if you want push to talk. Delay, obviously, if you want that. Mute, unmute. You can have it be forced to mono, which means it records it only to one track instead of splitting it between two tracks. This also may or may not have an effect on if you are playing a game, which uses stereo or surround sound. Desktop boost. I just leave all of that at 1, and that's really it. Advanced, use multi-threaded optimizations. This, I believe, is determined by your CPU. If you can do that. Scene buffering time. Scene buffering time is for how much of a delay you want between your recorded stuff and when it's actually sent out. That way it gives the player time to buffer it. CPU preset, very fast if your CPU can handle it. I don't touch any of these because I don't really have a need to. I'm not actually streaming to, say, a projector or straight onto a video screen. So I just leave all of that as this. Microphone noise gate. just you can see where it is. This actually adjusts automatically depending on what you're doing. It usually rests about there. It'll find its general resting place. You can have it have a noise gate if you like, or you cannot. It's up to you. So that's it for the settings. For the actual shenanigery of it, you want to set up your scene, and if I go to here, it blacks out so you can't really see anything. So once you're in a scene, I have 3 scenes set up here. The first is overlay, which is a frosted Ezreal overlay that I have, which I really like. Second is a webcam. And then the third is the desktop window. To set up the desktop window, you want to go to Add, and you want, I believe, Monitor Capture. Properties. Yeah. So for the window, it's Monitor Capture. You want to be able to capture your mouse cursor, otherwise I won't be able to see what you're doing in Leagues or any other game. Well, not necessarily any other game, but specifically Leagues. You want captured windows, layered windows, which can be important. People are sending me a message. You're saying 1 sec. This is going to be saved as a recording on my channel. I record and save everything, so I'm going to... It'll be saved, so don't worry about it. So I'll just keep on talking and you can go back and find it. So you should only have 1 monitor. If you have a second monitor, then there will be an option there. Okay, so you created a scene. So I said you're going to right click, you're going to hit add, you're going to hit monitor capture, you're going to enter a name. Use desktop league just because that's convenient. And then when the properties things comes up, pretty much just leave everything the way it is default. You want your mouse cursor, you want your layered windows, so you want those. If you have a second monitor, you can set up a secondary scene and put, you know, like your music player or whatever else, that way they can see what you're doing. I don't have a second monitor, I'm not that lucky. Plus I'm doing this on a Mac, so there you go. Next up, webcam. If you have a webcam, you can add it. Again, right click, add, video capture device, name it, hit OK. Properties window will pop up. You'll select your device. You can configure it from here if you want. You can refresh. Again, everything is just set as default. And then if you have an overlay, you can add that as well. For the overlay, it's just add image. Okay, you go in, properties, browse, and there you go. So there's that. To get things, once you have everything set up, to get them to be properly sized and everything, you want to go into edit scene, and then you can click on whatever, whatever particular source it is, and you can adjust by clicking and dragging on the red lines. Sometimes the red lines can be hard to see depending on what you have, but it's okay. You can also turn it off if it helps, and turn it on. I have the configuration, which, oh god, my webcam just went splat. Shit. Properties. So now you get to see me adjust my webcam. So now you see my huge ass face. And then I'm going to go here. You see how I'm adjusting this with the mouse keys. The webcam is a bit finicky to adjust, however, so... and I don't know why. So I just kind of do this, and it kind of just sits there nicely. It's all nice and framed. You can just edit it as such, as needed, as much as you want, as little as you want. Where you have your overlay, if you choose to have one, will determine on what position things are going to be. So as you can see, I have the overlay on the very top, webcam underneath, so it kind of has this nice frame thing going on. And then desktop league. On the box to the right, there is nothing. It is probably because you have not added a source. Again, in order to add a source, you want to right-click on the sources box, add, and then you can add whatever you want. You want a monitor capture in order to do League of Legends. Okay, good. So you got that, and then once you have that, you will want to stream. If you can use another computer, or if you have a second monitor, you'll want to use that in order to see, to make sure that you got everything, to make sure everything lines up, and stuff like that. But once you have everything set up, it's just a matter of hitting stream and going for it. And that's really about it. Any questions from the audience? And yes, I'm aware that I have Scar's Mexican Mariachi Band outside my window right now. Gotta love neighbors. Any questions? Any questions? I take any and all questions. If there's no questions, then what I will do... So, to stream from Twitch, I'll explain once more. Hit, let's start from Twitch. You log in. Once you've logged in, go to your name, click it, dashboard. Yes. But that is only after you have entered in your key. You have to enter in your key. Again, in settings, you have to put in your stream key. Otherwise, you won't be streaming to jack shit. So that is the stream key that you need. Whatever yours is, you are going to have an individual stream key. It will not change. It is account bound. And it doesn't change unless I think you request it to change. But yeah, I was just reading something. But yeah, you get your key from here, this area here, and then you put it in here. And then that's really it. And from there, just adjust your bitrate as needed until you're happy with the quality that you're putting out. And then that's all there is really to it. There's honestly nothing more beyond that. Thought I wanted to buy runes. I don't know which ones though. Runes. I forgot. I have like 5 rune pages that I'm not even using. Oops. No problem. And if you need to see this, then you can go to my channel and you can hit my name and it'll show videos. All the videos that I have. And it'll show past broadcasts. I will make this particular one a highlight. And you can, you know, blah, 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 blah. Words are hard. you can go and check out how to do it again, and I'll label it appropriately enough. So, yeah. Anyway, I'm going to take this down and